difficult to pick between the two. So look, I think as housing minister, I'm very proud of the white paper that we produced. And I think it is a viable sort of long-term strategy to get house building up to the levels that we need in this country to tackle the high housing crisis that we face. And I only wish I'd had more time in the job so I could have overseen its implementation as well as its production. As Chief of Staff, obviously, you can't get around the frustration of not being able to deliver the Brexit deal that the Prime Minister negotiated. You know, obviously what Boris Johnson has now, 80 or 90% of that is Theresa's deal, but very frustrating that we weren't able to get that through. But the two things I'd probably pick out from domestic policy would be the NHS long-term plan and the net zero announcement on carbon emissions. And on foreign policy, I think the way that we responded to the attempted murder of the Skripal family in Salisbury and built an international coalition to hold the Russian government to account, I think we can be very proud of that. So I think I would pick out three things. First of all, don't ignore Parliament. You know, your ability to get things done depends on Parliament supporting the agenda that you're pursuing. So make sure you're spending sufficient time in Parliament, not just with your own colleagues, but with the opposition as well. That will pay dividends for you. Secondly, build alliances within your sector. I think we ultimately, if you're a minister, and particularly if you're a domestic minister and you're delivering a key public service, you are reliant on thousands of people across this country working with your agenda to get that done. And time spent building those alliances stands you in good stead. And thirdly, you're going to have an amazing team of civil servants, and don't regard them as somehow sort of obstructing or trying to stop your agenda. Persuade them of what you want to do, give them clear vision and clear policy decisions, and there are some great people there that will help you achieve what you want to achieve.